And I want to just share some of my story as we look at seasons and the work in the heart. And yesterday would have been my 33rd anniversary of marriage. And many of you do know my husband made his transition to become an ancestor in February. And so there's that work of the heart. And at the same time, what's become front and center is that my sister is having these major medical challenges. So let me just tell you a little bit about my sister, who is my big sister. She's 2 years older than I am. And, you know, this is someone, as I think about people in my midst, people in my family, this is someone I made no preparation at all for any potential loss. It just, you know, people do think about losing their parents, they think about losing their grandparents, but the idea of my sister, just, there was just no thought, any preparation. And my sister is one that, you know, when we were little, held my hand and would walk me in the dark to use the restroom in the middle of the night. And, you know, my sister, she had, well, what do they say? Even if she were afraid of the dark, to go in spite of that fear meant she had courage. So she's 5, I'm 3, she's got courage. And I think about her as she shared recently with me. She said I would wake her up every night. So I see in that my sister also had a great compassion to walk through the dark, to take me to the restroom every night, because she didn't want me to have the consequence of not going and bedwetting. And, you know, you think about this 5-year-old and what she was willing to do for her 3-year-old sister. So my sister's been a long-term smoker, and despite many prayers and requests and even begging that she would stop, that has not been the case. And it's not that we as a family didn't sort of think about the long-term consequences of being a long-term smoker. But I just, until it just slammed into me recently, never really prepared in any way to not walk this earth with my sister. When I looked out at the world, when I first opened my conscious eyes, I looked out and I saw her there, and I've not imagined that any other way. And so it's just been a recent, because it isn't that she hasn't had other medical challenges, but has moved through them. It's been of recent that this wave has hit me that I need to do this work of the heart, like quick. And when that first wave hit, and how I noticed it was that I'd be standing up and this wave hit, and it made me, my legs feel very weak, to the point where I wanted to just drop to my knees, that kind of weak. And I would say even moreover, it's the kind of wave that would want to make, you know, even put me on my face down, just the gravity of it. And it's not that in one spiritual journey, and I would imagine you are familiar with this, that, you know, there are things that happen in life where spirit really puts you on your face in a prostate way. These postures have their instruction to be on your face, and from there to have the experience of being lifted again. So that's part of the spiritual journey. To be on one's back is a posture that has much instruction. So these are things we can talk more at length about, but that was the initial just physiological feeling at this wave. And so subsequently, you know, in spending much time with her, we've had our talks and our cries, and my asking her and us making our pact that if she should enter the ancestral round before me, because we never know, but if she should, that she would watch over me, watch over our family, protect us. And beloveds, this is so important, to have this communion with your loved ones, to be able to talk about that continuity of connection, spiritual connection beyond this physical realm, that you will continue in that communion. And, you know, to, you know, ask them to make a way, to kick down doors for you, because they don't have the restraints on the spiritual realm that we have on this physical realm.